Yeah, come back at you again for another thing at ICA. Yeah, sorry about that delay. I'm just trying to make sure that my camera was working. It's been having some technical difficulty issues. But that's what happens when you get a cheap camera and you don't even get a cheap warranty for it. So remember that. If you want to get something good, pay a little bit more money for it than, the cheap stuff. Now, as always, one like, one subscriber. Could be you, could be anybody, or it could be nobody. But let's make it one, okay? Let's just make it one. I'll tell you what we could do. If we can't do that, let's make it half, okay? Half a like, half a subscriber. I don't know if that's possible, but, two halves do make a whole eventually. And we'll keep climbing that mountain way up there. It's known of is monetization. Now, I'm not trying to be like boring or really lame or square or crimp your style, but in this video, we're going to be talking about prehistoric glass. Now, prehistoric glass, I mean, it seems lame and uncool, but when you really think about it, it's neat. Yes, this is very, very old. This is from like the 1960s or 70s. I mean, most of us, our grandparents wasn't even around back then. And this is like glass that, George Washington could have drank Kool-Aid out of. And people just don't, realize that things like this are out there. Look at that. Hand painted. Yeah, got ducks and some kind of circle things on it and a little stand down here. Pretty neat. We'll be discussing more cool prehistoric glass. But, let's see here. This right here, boop, 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 boop. Hold on a minute. Hello. Yeah, this is Igor. What? I'd be in charge of a serious crime. What'd I do? I didn't hurt nobody or throw nothing out the window or, jaywalk or do what? Class A felony. What is it? Did you hear that? No way. No way. You believe this? That's fine. I'll tell you what. I'll be there with a lawyer. I don't know how I'm going to get one, but I'll be there some way or another. Okay. All right, bye. I can't believe this. Did you hear all that? What am I going to do now? Well, it turns out, I made this little thing on the side of my car. Well, I spray painted it. I spray painted like this Disney emblem, like this round ball, and it had like two ears, kind of like Mickey Mouse. Because I thought it looked cool. I thought it was just a harmless little compliment, but all these people have been out with their phones and with their cameras and stuff, and they've been like, videoing this, and it's all over Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, VHS, and Blu-ray, that I put that on my car. And everybody knows, and now Disney's wanting to sue me for it, because I did something without unauthorized permission. Or authorization. Yeah, that's what they said. And it's this big Class A felony. All I did was paint, the round ball with the ears on. Everybody's seen that. It's a little thing that, like Dingleberry, when she's flying around, she goes, bing, with that wand, you'll see like at the end. And it's kind of like on the Disco Mickey record you saw. It had like the two silver, looked like a disco ball, but it was, it was the same thing but silver. Everybody's seen it, man. So, and I just thought it would look cool to compliment it because I liked watching Wreck-It Ralph. Was that even a Disney movie? Anyways, And now it's turned into an international lawsuit that I have used a Disney emblem on my car. I mean, how? Hey, wait a minute. I'll tell you what I can do. I can always say it was something else. That's right. Let's work on this. Now, I can always say that it was the Star Trek emblem. That's right. Like the Star Trek, you know, like the ship, the Enterprise. I can always say that was like the round part of it, and that was like the, you know, the back of it, like at the beginning of it when it flies through, in the you know, the beginning of the show. And I can say it's like the back motor of it, and that's the front of it, but it's just a really bad start. And they're gonna look at that and they're gonna be like, and I'll tell them that I'm trying to do a whole Star Trek thing, and that's just the beginning of it. I wish I had a picture to show you all. You know, what this car looks like. It's just right there on the driver's door. And then I could just say that, you know, everything is, you know, just not there yet. It's just an incomplete space piece. It has nothing to do with Disney. Oh, wait, they're on Star Wars, not Star Trek. All right, I'm good. And I could just say that's what it was, and maybe, you know, even keep this from going to court. I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to see about that. Hello. Yes, I'm the one being sued. What? It's worse than a Class A felony. Then what is it? You can't put this crime in a category. I mean, what? Life in prison. Well, hey, you know, y'all got to prove that's what that was. Okay? Because I'm really into Star Trek, and that, you know, that was, that what? You know better than that. Well, how do you know better than that? Well, I guess you have seen a bunch of them. What? They're going to repo my car for evidence. Well, can't they just take the door? What? Yeah, y'all come on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go all the way down them steps. It's way down there. But I'm going to go down there and I'm going to get some gas. And I'm going to wipe it off that, what? Yeah, you ain't going to see nothing. Cause oh, you got all that video proof. Well, I bet you got my license plate on. You got that too. Man. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, just come and get it then, alright? This ain't Lizard Lick towing. What? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, bye. Man. Well, it's getting pretty bad. They're going to sue, and it's worse than a Class A felony. I mean, I'm going to be like on death row because of this. I mean, all because I painted a Mickey Mouse thing on the car. This is horrible. How do things ever get this bad, you know? And why do they even come out to get you? Wouldn't you think this would be more of like a compliment than like, you know, them sending out the evil empire of Darth Vader to get you for this? You know, honestly, I was going to go all the way around the car with it. I was going to like put one on the hood, you know, on the roof, on the back, you know, all around the car. I was going to go all that with it. I'm glad I just had, you know, enough paint to do that one. It is a little runny and it could use some work, but, you know, I'm screwed. They're taking it. What do you do when that happens? I guess you just deal with it. But I am going to try the... Or, hey, wait a minute. I could say it was a Pink Floyd thing. That's right. Like it was the new, like, Dark Side of the Moon Pulse thingy-wangy. And, you know, like it was like, this was the moon. I was going to put the triangle right here. It just ain't got done yet. You know, I mean, you can't expect a Bob Ross on something like that, you know. I mean, it's just an escort. And it's just, I could say it was that instead of, you know, a Mickey emblem. I could say it was a Pink Floyd thing, and I was going to have it go all the way around the car, and like this was the round part, and this was the planet coming behind the triangle. you know, I'll see you on the blue side of the moon and all that stuff. That's what it was doing. And we just didn't get done with it in time. Now, I might be able to pull it off in court. I mean, what's going to happen when I go in there anyways? I mean, is it going to be Mickey in there going, oh, get him, like he does or whatever? And Donald Duck's going to be sitting there like writing stuff down and going, or whatever. And then Goofy's going to be in there like standing by the judge, like holding a big, you know, ASMR rifle or something. I mean, what is going to be going on in this courtroom? Or is it going to be like Men in Black? You know, everybody's going to be standing around sophisticated, wearing suits and just, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, what is it going to be in there? And who's going to be my lawyer? Man, nobody. I mean, maybe I could get Nickelodeon or something to help me out, you know. I mean, I'm going to start painting their stuff from now on, like Ninja Turtles and, you know, stuff like that. Cooler stuff anyways. I mean, I don't know. It's just you can get in a really bad situation really quick by stealing somebody else's emblem. I mean, that's pretty bad. I was going to go all out with it too. I was going to eventually just keep going around the car and detailing it until it was like, you know, the Mickey sign was like complete and there was like no more runs in it. And, you know, yeah, I could have got a stencil and just spray paint it instead of just doing it freehanded and making it look like really bad. But, you know, I guess they're going to get me for it now. Unauthorized use of their stuff. Woo-hoo. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't hear nothing. Hang on a minute. Well, that was awful nice of you. They got the card. Couldn't you just took the door or took a picture? I mean, come on. What? Well, that ain't cool. I know. Negative Class A felony, death row life in prison. I know, I've heard it. Yeah, okay, bye. Man, now they're saying they're going to take my car and use it for like a stunt thing in a movie. You know, I guess maybe that's how Disney's going to start getting a lot of their back stuff. They're just going to start like taking it from people that spray paint it, you know, on their stuff, like their cars and their house and their, you know, their skateboards and all this kind of stuff. Well, I guess if I ever get through all this, I guess I'll not do that again. I guess next time I'll just get some orange paint and do Nickelodeon. That's right, baby. We don't need Disney on there anyways. Besides, who watches The Mandalorian anyways, man? I don't really think I've ever met anybody that does. That just really crimps Star Wars' style. I'm telling you, it just really puts a crimp in it. But I'm going to deal with this lawsuit and, you know, about the glass. You see, man, I can't, no, this is worse than I'm thinking it is. Forget about the glass. We'll talk about it some other time. I'm getting sued by Mickey. Oh, well. 1 like. 1 subscriber. That's all I want, baby. That's all I need. And remember, this is coming to you unedited and never rehearsed. So it is what it is, baby. And like it and take it for what it is, or don't. 1 like, 1 subscriber, or a half, anything you want to give. It's all there. And after I get this lawsuit and all this Mickey stuff straightened out, I'll get back with you again for another one. And for ICA to Seagore, I'm out. Bye.